Hey guys, here is a little update of what's been happening with me and Travian for the last couple of months. So this was the tournament qualification server. It ended a couple of weeks ago, but I'm now just getting around to actually recording this as I was a little bit lazy with recording this server. So yeah, basically I played this tournament server to qualify for the finals. I had some recordings but didn't end up going with them. The amount of cheaters I found on this server was incredibly huge, and it actually demotivated me in recording quite significantly. So I ended up stopped recording, and here we are now. So I'm just doing a little end of server video because I will be playing the finals. Okay, so basically we ended up in Exodus, and just give me 1 second actually. Okay, sorry about that. I just actually had to open Getter Tools. So basically we ended up playing with Exodus, who I'll show you the final result of the Wonder of the World now. So GMB did win it. We were aligned here with Exodus. Our Wonder of the World got knocked down a couple of times this server, and if I can find the reports, I'll show you those ones. I might have to jump on a map source account or something to show you those. But yeah, anyway, basically here is the top 20 conquests of the server. So we were 9th there, which is really 8th if you take away Natars. So that's pretty huge. We actually conquered 39 villages from our 38, so that's pretty funny. Here's our profile here. So you can see here, for the majority of the server, we were in an alliance called L9 for 87 days, and we were only with Exodus for the last just under a month. Basically, L9 was just our little group that we had, and there wasn't very many players in there, as you can see, and we stood alone right in the middle of everyone. And it's not actually going to let me have a look at the map. Doesn't look like, so I can't really show you that right now. Maybe we can look at it on Getter Tools. We were completely in the middle of everyone, just alone, and as you can see, everyone basically moved to Exodus, except the ones that deleted or stopped playing. And yeah, so basically we were alone most of the server, and we got on really well. Like, we smashed a lot of the Greeks, a lot of the Arabs, and they couldn't really touch us. In the end, we decided to join Exodus because we wanted to play with them in the finals. So in the last less than a month of server, you can see here that we joined Exodus and started working with them. And although we didn't win the server, we didn't really expect to win the server by joining Exodus. We kind of knew that the Greeks were going to win just because they had like 1,200 players in their meter or something crazy like that. Yeah, you can see here, like, look at this meter. Oh my god. It's one of the biggest meters I've ever seen, ever. It was crazy big, actually. See if we can bring up the map. Where is the map on this? So you can see here, Exodus were down in the southwest quadrant here, and we were up here. Like, most of the players that we had were in this little area here. And basically we secured that little region there, and then obviously this was an enemy alliance extremely close to us. If we just put in some Greek ally, so let's add this to the map. This video is going to turn out longer than I bloody wanted it to. Let's add a couple of these guys into the map too, because there were heaps of Arabs around us. We actually destroyed quite a few Arabs. Anyway, That'll do. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, basically you can see here, like look, the GV, look how close we are to them. And there was a couple of Arabs here, but a lot of this area was actually Arabs around here as well. But yeah, these were the server winners, and look how close that we were to them all server. Anyway, enough about that. Here's all the villages that we chiefed. We chiefed the hell out of this guy so he couldn't qualify on the last days of the server. Which was pretty funny. He was in the Greek ally as well. Yeah, so we lost a few villages there, but nothing to think about. You expect to lose so many when you have so many villages, and they're so spread. As you probably saw on the map, a lot of my villages were spread. Anyway, this video kind of lost a bit of direction there. Let's get back to the point. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what the account did and stuff. I should show you this first, actually. We finished rank 10 attacker, which I think is pretty good. This guy was a cheater. He only attacked like one real player all server, killed his multi-account scouts all server. This guy was a cheater as well. This guy, cheater as well. Half of those points are cheat points that he got in the last few days of server, as you will see here. All these cheat points. Bionics are actually real, but these three here are all fake. So Revenge as well was a cheater. I'm pretty sure Necros was real, but the main ones here are Bond, Revenge, Frog, and Orion. All of those were cheaters, so we could have finished higher if those guys didn't cheat, but I'm happy finishing number 10. Pretty good achievement, I think. So as well as off-point cheaters, there were quite a few def point cheaters as well. This whole list here is just cheat as shit. 1.3 mil the lowest, 2.7 mil the highest. It's all rubbish. Like, there's no way that matches up to these reports. Most of these guys here, this guy's a cheater. A lot of this guy's a cheater, this guy's a cheater, this guy's a cheater. But a lot of the attackers in top 10 were just like me, grinding off points by hitting small random players, not hitting big def like this. It's all rubbish. It's all bullshit, this. It's a joke. It's all cheat. And the top 10. A lot on this list are those cheaters getting all their def points in 1 week. This guy got 2.9 mil def points total. He got 2.6 of them on the last friggin' day of the server. It's a joke. This guy's the biggest cheat though. All server, he was killing things. The new week would reset and this guy would go up to 50, 60k def points. And in the top 10 of attackers, the rank 1 dude was like 500 points. And this guy's sitting on 50, 60k def points for like, that was like for sitting there for like 2 to 3 hours after the week reset. It's actually hilarious. Big cheat, this guy, Arab cheater. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the whole top 10 here is false. Get rid of them. You'd be better get rid of 11 too, because I know he cheated as well. You get rid of this top 10 and use from rank 12 to 22, whatever, as the top 10, because I know for a fact all these points are bullshit. But yeah, here's some reports. I didn't archive all of them because I stopped recording during the server, so I didn't really feel a need to keep archiving them. But you can see some here. There's easily over 1 million points here that I've archived, I'm sure. Probably closer to like 1.2 surely. These were just early in the server. This guy was right next to me. Another one early in the server. Arab that was right next to me. That was from the spawn. Our spawn got chiefed early in the server. Just early in the server crap. starts getting a bit better. Yeah, that was when I ended up zero popping his capital. He had level 12 croplands and 15 cropper. It was settled. Oh, not going to show me the map. Was this one? Yeah, it was actually this village here. So 162.20, you can see how close it was to me. Yeah, I ended up settling it later in the server. Here's some more. These were still quite early in the server, but on the Greeks and the Arabs. Some Italian action here. And then Malik tried to strike back and he got flattened. Some more Arab ones. You can see that a lot of these were just archived because I was chiefing them. Another one chiefed. This one attacked us. We had 120k def there. Easily stopped that. What's that one? This one was awesome. So this guy, this was actually just after artifacts, I believe. Like a couple of days after artifacts, this was. This was actually a really nice hammer. He actually had more of it, but it was out raiding as well. This was definitely on track to be a wonder hammer. So first artifact was captured 7th of the 8th, and this hit was the 10th of the 8th. So yeah, 3 days after artifacts, we got this. Actually chiefed the village, and I think that's why he defended with his hammer, because he saw that all my chiefs were the same second. There was like 8 chiefs all same second, and we took out that hammer, chiefed it, and chiefed a hell of a lot more of his villages. Just his capital stood, so you can see that's his capital, 15 cropper. And then after we chiefed all his villages, he was like at 12-13 villages or something. He went and settled in another location, but that was definitely on track to be a wonder hammer. Got some catters in a village there. That one's pretty junk. Got this. This was another 15 cropper that was close to me as well. We kind of let him live the. I can't show you the map. I keep forgetting. I won't explain too much. This attacked us. Nothing special. Here we lost the capital hammer. Trying to chief this village here. Unfortunate, but right there we got 123k points there. And then this hit us. 130k clubs. Look at the ram. Shitty ram count. Couldn't even. I only took 1 level off a crappy Hun wall. Like, what a joke. To have that large of a hammer, but 238 rams. What a joker. 240k hammer killed, and we only lost 150k def. That is absolutely hilarious. We had 1.1 mil def there. So it still wouldn't have survived even if you had full rams, but you would have killed like 100k more def. Because he would have brewery as well. So yeah, he easily would have killed another 100k def if he had more rams. This one followed it. I only lost 40k there as well. 500 rams again. And this one followed it as well. 0 rams. So war was on level 19 for all these hits, and we really took minimal losses. You can see the nice def in there. And then this one hit us as well. He was going for, I think we had a trainer Artie at that time, I believe. No, I don't have a treasure in here. I can't be bothered looking, but yeah, I think we had the trainer at that time, and yeah, 800k def there waiting for him. Pretty funny. At least he had more rams. This one ghosted, got 6k TKs there. Not too bad. This one here, got some steppies laying in an oasis. This guy was definitely inactive. And got the remains of another hammer in another oasis. And went back for the one that we ghosted with the other steppies here. Got some clubs and got some more TKs. And then got this as well. We had the boots here, which was I was being a hell of a lot more aggressive. We had the boots in O2 Saber, but yeah, I was being aggressive going for off points because, as you can see, there was like only another 8 more days left in server or something. And I started archiving a lot of reports around here because they were bigger. I was going for bigger chunks. So I got this as well. So you can see the points starting to come together now. So yeah, just started archiving everything. And then this guy tried to attack us. 2000 TK with 45k clubs. Would have loved to follow that home, honestly. 200 rams. What is with these Arabs in there? Bloody low ram counts. Killed 15k. That's pretty funny. And this guy followed him. 221 rams. Pathetic. Got slaughtered as well. And this one was a raid. And this was kind of standing in this village because they kept trying to chief it. So we didn't add more def to this. It was only a raid. I thought it was going to be fake, but yeah, 3 def points. Here, this one's a funny report. We'll come back to that one. Skip that. Don't go back and pause for that one. I'll show you at the end. So this guy again, we finally decided to 0 pop his cropper that was near us. Got some null points there. And here, Bionic Ruffies hit us with this nice hammer here. He had unique boots. We had the small boots, and obviously he had unique boots in here or something. And he couldn't take the artifact, but his objective was to chief the village. And his objective failed because I changed capital from here to here. Because I kind of knew that we couldn't defend him. I've been told about how large his hammer is. I probably should have sent the def home because the heroes weren't there. You'll find out why a bit later, but yeah. I changed capital to BO2 Saber, so he actually couldn't chief it. As you can see there, so cleaned all the def but couldn't chief it. He got a lot of off points with that because there was no heroes here, or there was no rechefs in that. They were elsewhere defending these reports here, and I'll show you later in a little bit. Another one here, got some def laying around, just going ham with the boots with rams and just ramming people for off points here. Another one here. Some more off points, and this one we followed home. At least he had more rams. He was attacking one of our villages, BO7 maybe, and yeah, we followed him home and got a lovely 100k off points off that. He had a map, and I successfully guessed it as a tier 2 map, so that was pretty nice to guess. Yeah, a bit more there. And we still had bits of the hammer still left alive, so we could have got a few more off points, but I couldn't find any way to crash them. On the last day, I was coming back like 3 times without hitting any def. I couldn't crash them. And I didn't really want to hit ally def because the race for top 10 was so close. I didn't really feel like it. Could have easily got like another 200k from hitting an ally def, but bugger that. Anyway, back to these 2 reports. So here, Soccer King, The village is called GMV Easy Keys. We got this. This was actually sniped. So Carbon landed before me with his hammer and met 0 defense. This landed 2 seconds later than Carbon, and he tried to snipe with this and obviously met my hammer. And then what followed it was this. Loyalty lowered from 46 to 0. Chiefed it, and guess what it was? It was Wonder of the World. It won't let us view it, unfortunately, I don't think, but yeah, it was a Wonder of the World that we achieved. Can we view profiles? I wonder if we can view profiles. Yes, we can. So yeah, you can see that GNV Easy Keys, we achieved that wonder off them. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, that's the reason why when Bionic hit me that we actually didn't have the heroes and stuff there, or more defense. This was just standing in my village already. The rest of the def was in the wonder. There was probably like another 1.5 mil def that we sent to the wonder. So yeah, could have easily bought him had he launched 2 hours earlier actually. It was that close, but yeah. These were just last day attacks, just chiefing that guy's villages. Doing some fakes and attacking. Yeah, some fakes there and attacking. I don't think there's anything interesting there. No, not really. No. Anyway, that's that. I will be playing the finals. Finals start the 14th of November or the 15th, I think, one of these 2 days. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry there's been a big absence, but hopefully we fix that when finals come. Let's look forward to it.